What's up, ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing? It's Boy Fusion. In today's video, we have another episode of me reacting to your Call of Duty opinions. This should be an interesting one. We are going to get straight into this, so let's go. So, just to very quickly say, we have 4 questions today. Normally, I would do 5, but we're just going to do 4. And so the very first question that I asked was, you can only play one zombies map for the rest of your life. What map is it? Now, obviously, I put basically the most popular kind of maps that a lot of people play, but there was a option for other as well. Now, as you can see here, clearly, well, not clearly actually, it is very close. 30 people are saying Origins is the map that they will play for the rest of their life, and then just below that is a Mob of the Dead with 29%. Not too bad. Personally, myself, I would go for Mob of the Dead. It is my favorite map. As much as I also love Origins, Mob of the Dead just beats it very slightly. And Kino has 23%, Shadows of Evil 6%, quite shocking. Shadows of Evil's a very good map. And look at these comments. First off, good friend of mine, dude, I'm Ash. Transit is honestly top tier for me, and you know, see, the thing is, while I wouldn't say I'd play it for the rest of my life, Transit is actually critically underrated. A lot of people hate on the map, and I don't really, I mean, I see why, but in all fairness, you know, like, there's a lot of bad things with even some of the best maps out there. So I think Transit deserves a lot more love. Like I said, I wouldn't want to play it for the rest of my life, but it's still a good map. It's still, you know, enjoyable. That's the main thing. Tiger's saying Buried, you can do lots of stuff, but don't have to. It's not too complicated. Yet there are some really nice mechanics. Always enjoying that one. It's a very good map. Again, good friend of mine, Xavier. Anyone who says anything other than Kino is lying and deserves to be tickled by Rick Toffen. Yikes. As much as I love Kino, I don't think I could play it for the rest of my life. It's a fantastic map. It's an S-tier map in my eyes, but even still, I think Mob of the Dead and Origins would probably come above it for me. Nightmare, Mob of the Dead, always. Fucking respect you. Medway, Carper, Shang. Really? It's your opinion, dude. I'm not gonna hate on you or anything, but Shang of all maps. Fair enough. On to the second question. Here we go. You can only play one Call of Duty for the rest of your life. So very similar to the first question, but this is just one Call of Duty that you can play instead of one map. So the winner here is Black Ops 3, which is quite surprising. You go back to the first question, and you know, the top 2 maps are from Black Ops 2, but here Black Ops 2 does not win. Black Ops 3 wins. Now, I suppose maybe it's because a lot of people like the multiplayer, but even still, like, with Black Ops 2, I love the multiplayer. I think Black Ops 2's multiplayer was better than Black Ops 3's. And even the zombies, I think Black Ops 2 is better than Black Ops 3's. Sure, now don't get me wrong, Black Ops 3, you do have custom maps, and in all fairness, the custom maps are fantastic. A lot of them are just so good. So I can completely understand from that standpoint why people might go with Black Ops 3's. There's definitely a lot more variety in content. So Log saying, half my life on Black Ops 1, the rest on 2, only way to do it. See, I actually spent a lot of my time on Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, and I still do, to be fair. Black Ops 80's edition, I'm assuming he's talking about Cold War. I don't really know what to say about that. Cold War, I did not enjoy the slightest, apart from the very first map. And I only played that basically just to level up guns so I could use it for Warzone. Turbo saying Black Ops, I respect it. Going on to the third question, pretty simple question. So yeah, there's no comments on this, but what's your favorite staff from Origins? Quite clearly, I staff 1. I mean, it makes sense. Completely makes sense, because it is the best staff out of all of them. After that, the Wind is the best one. But the one thing that does surprise me is that Wind only has 6%, which is quite shocking. Lightning getting 15%, and Fire getting 13%. These are like the bottom 2 in terms of damage and stuff like that. Fire and Lightning, they are the worst. Definitely not surprised that Ice has won, because it is top tier, the absolute best staff in Origins. Coming up to the last question, we do have a couple of comments here as well. Favorite version of the ray gun and why? Clearly Raygun Mark II one. Again, completely understandable. It is probably the best version of the Raygun that we've ever got. Okay, so we got the standard Raygun also getting 23%, and then the Mark III getting 15%. Alpha Omega's Mark II, we had 1%, which is probably one person. Medway Carper Mark 1, I think was just different, felt more powerful behind each shot. The newer Rayguns, such like BO3, is different as in it's weak, feels like a water pistol at times. Well, I will very quickly say this, the Raygun Mark II on Black Ops 3 is actually terrible. It is bad. I was more thinking of the Black Ops 2 Raygun Mark II, where it's actually a lot more better. The Raygun Mark 1, this is, it has kind of like a big nostalgic feeling, is the best way to say it. You know, if you go into World at War, Black Ops 1, it feels very nostalgic, just the way it looks, the way it feels. Log saying Mark II, and all I gotta say is pew pew pew. Need I say more? Exactly. The way that the Mark II sounds is just beautiful. It is beautiful. And Wall saying Mark III because cool. Now, in terms of design, I suppose it's pretty cool. The design and how it shoots is pretty cool. I do like it. I like the concept, but the only issue is the Mark III kind of sucks. So yeah, not a massive fan of it. Thank you also so much for watching. If you want to take part in these polls, then, you know, just make sure to, you know, stay active on the community page, because I do post these polls quite a bit. Make sure to stay active on the community page. And yeah, just thank you also so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Before I do end this video though, I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support recently. We've gained about 20 subs. We've gained like a bunch of views on 2 videos, one being quite a lengthy video, and also we had a short that did really well. So just thank you also so much for, you know, watching, leaving a like, subscribing, all of that good stuff. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, and yeah, peace.